Okay, my students, now can proceed with the second part of our discussion, and here we are proceeding with those application of the metal oxide. For instance, we can say here it is useful in the manufacture of the refractory materials. Is useful in the manufacture of the refractive material. Remember, we are still in the main point, which involve the production of the building material. The production of the building material. Sasa kwenye building material, we have talked about those issue of the cement, those issue of the glasses. Tukaona some of the metal oxide ambazo zinatumika ensure those ensure production of those products. So here now, when we talk about the refractory material, anasema kwamba a refractory materials is the one that is physical and chemically stable at high temperature. Na maana hapa tunajaribu tukuona zile physical properties of these refractory materials. Kwamba when we come into the issue of the physical and chemical, these materials are very stable. Anasema kwamba very stable at high temperature. Very stable at high temperature. For instance, anasema metal oxides which have this property including the calcium oxide as well as magnesium oxide. Sasa tunapokuja kuangalia calcium oxide na magnesium oxide, anasema kwamba ni very stable refractory materials. Very stable refractory material. Anasema kwamba these oxide are used in lining furnaces. Used in lining furnaces because they have high melting point of more than 2500 Celsius, making them suitable refractory material. As we have talked before, tumesema kwamba these refractory materials, when we come into their chemical and physical properties, they are stable even at high temperature. Maana ni ngumu haya material kuyeyuka from nowhere. That's why it is useful. Kumbuka bado tupo kwenye ile main point katika issue ya production of the building material. So tutakuta kwamba a lot of the building material, they need this product. They need these refractory materials. Sasa anasema kwamba these refractory materials can be useful in lining furnaces. Sasa hizi furnaces naamini utakuwa unajua ni zipi kwa sababu zinategemeana. Kwa hiyo kwenye issue zima lining furnaces, kwa nini? Kwa sababu tunakuja kuona zile sifa zake. Hizi refractory materials zina sifa gani? For instance, anasema kwamba they have high melting point of more than. Ina maana bila melting point ya hii hapa ni ngumu hii property au hii material kuwa shaped. Kwa hiyo lazima ilikuwa temperature kubwa. Kwa hiyo hamna mtu ambaye atafanya ujenzi wote ule na material ambayo ni very weak. Na maana hata wale watu wanaojenga madaraja wana consider zile material ambazo zenyewe it's not easy to be shaken. Zinakuwa very very strong. Sasa tunapokuja kuzungumzia hizi refractory material, anasema mostly zinatumika katika issue ya lining furnaces. Zinatumika katika lining furnaces. Kwa sababu gani? Kwa sababu ya hizi sifa zake. Because they have high melting points of more than 2500, which making them suitable refractive material. Kwa hiyo kulingana na hii high melting point yake inaipelekea sasa inakuwa na ile sifa ya kuwa very very stable. Very very stable. Na tunaambiwa kwamba ni physical and chemical. So ina play part kwenye both side. Okay, for instance, anasema kwamba magnesium oxide is used as a basic refractory material for crucible. Sasa nikiongelea magnesium oxide, nikisema ni basic refractory material, I hope is not no confusion over there. Why? Because tulishasoma classes of the oxide of the metal. Tulishasoma the basic oxide, acidic oxide, amphoteric oxide, lakini tukasoma the mixed or the compound oxide. Kwa hiyo tukiongelea hii magnesium oxide, tukasema kwamba this is used as a basic refractory material for the crucible. I hope no confusion over there. Is it clear? Okay, so you can see that hii magnesium oxide inatumika sasa as a basic refractory material for the crucible, insulators in industries, cables, and as a component of tubular construction heating element. Kuna sehemu ambayo inakuwa applicable. Remember, we are still talking about the application of metal oxide in the industries. but we are specifically in the point of the building materials. Na maana tunaangalia katika viwanda ambavyo vinahusiana na issue of the production of the building materials. Sasa tunapokuja kwenye issue of building material, tuna discuss sasa hivi point ya refractory material. Refractory, manufacture of refractory material. Na hizo refractory material tumerefer zile material ambazo tumeambiwa kwamba are very chemically and physically stable. Are very chemically and physically stable. Sasa mfano mzuri tumekuja kuona kuhusiana na huyu magnesium. Sasa huyu magnesium anatumika, magnesium oxide is used as a basic refractory material for the crucible, for the crucibles, but also for insulators, as an insulator in the industrial cables. Sasa utakuja kuona kwamba cables za kule kwenye viwanda, all these industries, it need to be very stable. Kwa hiyo unakuta kwamba this magnesium oxide zinakuwa favored there, zinatumika kule kwenye hizi viwanda, but also anasema kwamba it is useful as the component of tubular construction. The tubular construction, the different tubulars can be constructed, for instance in the issue of the heating. Unakuta kwamba kuna different tubulars which are useful in the heating purpose, heating the different elements. Kwa hiyo kuona kwamba because of this magnesium oxide is the basic refractory material, inakuwa favored over this area. Kwa hiyo inatumika kwenye issue ya tubular construction heating element. Okay, my student, another point is manufacturing of other chemicals. Ina maana hapa still we are in the issue of the industry, lakini tunaangalia sasa kwenye ile wide, in a wide way. Tunaangalia kwa upana zaidi. Sasa hapa kwa upana zaidi we have to overall our point. That's why tunasema manufacturing of the what? Of the other chemicals. Other chemicals. Ina maana chemical mbalimbali. Kwamba hizi metal oxide zinatumika in the industry to ensure the production of the what? Of the different chemical. Na utaona kwamba a lot of products, a lot of things in our daily life, kwenye maisha yetu kila siku, are made chemical in the different industries. So what are the main components which are used over there in the industry? Are these metal oxide. For instance, anasema metal oxide have a wide applications in the manufacture of the chemical. For instance, anasema such as alcohol. Sasa utaona alcohol ipo everywhere. Kila sehemu pombe ipo, because when we talk about alcohol ni sasa na pombe. But also anasema alkalis, but also we have fertilizers and many organic solvents. Sasa fertilizers ni haya mambo ya mbolea. Utaona kwamba zinazalishwa kila aina za mbolea, zinakuwa promoted every day in our life. So these chemical substances are made by using the knowledge of this metal oxide compound. That's why anasema kwamba this metal oxide have a wide application, yani ina matumizi ya upana zaidi, in the manufacture of the chemicals. Mfano ndio hizi hapa, alcohol, alkalis, fertilizer, but also other organic substances. Tuna organic substances tofauti. For example, anasema calcium oxide is used as a drying agent in the preparation of ammonium and ethanol. Sasa we can see this calcium oxide is a metal oxide, lakini itatumika wakati wa kufanya preparation of the ammonia. Sasa ammonia utakuja kuona kwamba ni key point katika situation nzima ya kutengeneza nini? Fertilizer. Kwa hiyo kumbe hii calcium oxide anatumika kama drying agent. Kwa hiyo anakuwa involved there. Ina maana anapomiss ni ngumu kutengeneza ile product. So can you see? But also in the drying of the ethanol. That's what tumeambiwa kwamba it is useful. This metal oxides zinatumika katika production of the different chemical substances. Mfano tumeona kuhusiana na fertilizers, but also tumeona kuhusiana na alcohol. Sasa utakuja kuona kwamba kumbe hizi alcohol, ammonia, wakati wa kufanya preparation there is requirement of the drying agent. Kwa hiyo drying agent ambayo ilitumika kuhakikisha kwamba this ethanol is made, this ammonium is made, ambayo inaenda kutengeneza fertilizers product and so forth. Utakuja kuona kwamba the calcium oxide is crucial over there. Ni ya muhimu pale, imetumika kama component, kama agent. So this is the application of the metal oxide. This are the application of the metal oxide. Lakini pia utakuja kuona ni kwenye different product. Leo tumegeneralize point yetu tukasema kwamba manufacturing of other chemical substances. So utakuja kuona a lot of chemical substances zinahitaji this knowledge or the concept of the metal oxide so to be made. So my students, after there, I would like to say this marks the end of our discussion. Thank you so much for watching our Media Educare TZ. Bye bye. I wish you a nice moment.